Tonight, you drift beyond everything you have ever known, beyond the last light of your world, into a place where nothing follows and nothing remains. Your body grows weightless. Your muscles release. The darkness around you is soft, and it holds you gently. You find yourself suspended in the endless black. Your shoulders drop, heavy as gravity fades away. Each breath slows, deep and even. There is no hurry here, only timelessness. Before you, a distant galaxy glows faintly, blurred by vast space. Its light spills softly like spilled ink across a blank page. You sense the cool void pressing gently against your skin. Your limbs rest weightless, suspended without effort. A soft cluster of pinpricks twinkle relentlessly, cold and clear. You let your gaze linger on the gentle shimmer ahead. Faint hues of pale blue and amber thread through the scattered lights. The vast silhouette stretches, a pale, wispy smudge in the dark. Your breath deepens further, echoing inwardly. The quiet tapestry of stars surrounds you completely. You imagine the slow journey of light through endless time. A single bright pulse glimmers, then fades faintly again. There is nothing to chase here, no destination to meet. Your heart slows beneath your suit, steady and loose. A subtle warmth appears, as though from distant fusion unseen. It whispers through the fabric of space, faint and tender. You find your body floating calmly with the cosmic hush. Small sparks drift near the edges of your vision, unchanged. Their glow is steady, eternal beyond your sense of time. The galaxy's outline pulses with light, drifting light. Your eyes trace a faint spiral, arms extending slowly outward. Each arm cradles scattered glimmers like scattered gems. You feel the mild weight of vastness pressing around you. Your back relaxes fully against the invisible support beneath. Thin hues blend into the ink-black memory of the void. You inhale quietly. The darkness holds you tenderly. A few dim points glitter farther beyond the main spiral. They are still, distant, almost whispered in the hush. Gently, the glow shifts hue from blue to pale gold tones. The color change seems endless, yet barely noticeable. You sense the fullness of time wrapped inside this light. Your chest rises calmly beneath the mild cold. Floating closer to the galaxy's gentle rim, you sense stillness. The pale, diffuse light caresses your vision with care. You imagine the unhurried movement of billions of stars untold. A delicate shimmer forms faint halos around bright clusters. Those halos seem to pulse quietly, breathing with the whole galaxy. The calm warmth remains, distant but constant in your chest. A single speck drifts past, a bright quasar beacon far away. Its radiance feels light, unlike any harsh shimmer you know. You watch as the quasar's mild glow ebbs and flows ever so slowly. Light spills outward in faint ripples, steady pulses of calm. You sense eternity switching easily between present and past. Your mind grows still, floating deep inside the vast silence. The firmness in your limbs loosens further, sinking away. You drink in the endless scatter of stars and faint galaxies. A million tiny lights flicker, steady and enduring. You settle with the knowledge that the light was born long ago. Far off, a faint shimmer glides past, a wandering satellite. Its slow passage offers rhythm in the cosmic still air. You watch the quasar's glow soften and stretch over distant time. It fades into the dark like a steady tide washing the shore. Your breathing slows along with the light's retreat. The galaxy's arms become hazy, traced in hushed pastels. Your body settles deeper into the quiet vastness around you. The stars hold steady. Their permanence soothes your mind. Nearby, a faint scattering of particles glints like dust in faint light. They seem to hover just at the edge of your vision's reach. You reach out gradually, fingers brushing through invisible space. There is no resistance, only a soft sense of cool vastness. A gentle pulse passes through as your hand moves through the void. You imagine the particles as frozen time made tangible and still. You continue to linger here, breathing steady and even. The galaxy's form seems to stretch without end, barely moving. You feel the mild tug of light weaving through eternity. The stars do not twinkle, but hold steady without change. Your thoughts drift lightly like the scattered points of light nearby. A distant glow brightens softly, then dims like a fading dream. A tiny group of stars catches your eye, fragile clusters of fire. They spark easily, holding their glow inside a faint haze. Your gaze softens, the vastness pressing gently on your senses. You imagine the light years between you, folding into one silent space. A stillness grows within, easy and unbroken like a whispered lullaby. You let your body dissolve further into the slow cosmic calm. The galaxy's edges blur faintly, light spreading with ease. You sense the flow of distant time as a gentle caress. Your limbs relax, weightless and open to the hushed void around you. Stars drift constantly in their distant orbits, steady and unhurried. You sense the steady passage of light through the vast unknown. Thoughts begin to soften under the endless dark sky. The easy pulsing of the quasar returns, faint as before. Its rhythm is steady, calm, a quiet heartbeat in the deep night. You feel a thread of light connecting you to the immense beyond. There is no noise, only the tender hush of unmeasured space. Your breathing slows a little more, deeper than before. Each gradual breath lulls you further into the vast, dark cradle. Your skin imagines a cool silk covering, smooth and unbroken. The shimmer of distant light flickers at the edge of your sight. You notice the faint glow of cosmic dust drifting in pale waves. Its movement is slow, unhurried, like water folding around a stone. A pale silver hue follows the curves of long-formed stars. This muted dance holds time in light, measured steps. The galaxy's spiral arms unwind slowly into the depths. Their colors blend softly, pale gold and blue melting together. You lie still, resting fully in the vast muted glow around you. The still vastness feels like a familiar, endless blanket. You float through these immense folds of space and time. Light travels to you here, steady and everlasting. Your body sinks more deeply into the measured rhythm of breathing. There is no weight, no burdens to carry in this quiet flow. You are wrapped in the immense calm of eternal space. The gentle halos around stars shimmer with soft patience. The vast galaxy in front of you holds its light for all time. Your gaze softens. The edges of the scene begin to blur slight. A small fragment of light glides past, like a ghostly spark. It moves gently, tracing a steady arc against the vast black sky. You watch it fade lightly into the immense muted beyond. The stars hold steady, never rushing, never falling away. Your breath grows even more languid, deep, and full. You rest in this calm ocean of unhurried starlight. You sense a second light glowing faintly, far, far away. A whisper of color shines, mild red and barely alive. It feels distant but warm, held in a slow cosmic pulse. You imagine countless lifetimes stitched into this easy glow. Your body stays open, floating faintly in the endless black. A silent knowing fills your mind, steady and still. Your breath lengthens with the steady rotation of the galaxy ahead. Pale arms reach outward, humming quietly with frozen time. A small cloud of dust shimmers with faint, milky hues nearby. You feel the tender brush of energy, too faint to name. The celestial quiet holds you firmly yet tenderly now. You surrender fully to the soothing vastness of space. The cluster of stars holds its gradual, steady light for ages. You imagine distant suns circling in their measured orbits. A calm certainty wraps you in a slow cosmic embrace. The endless spread of stars seems to breathe with you. You rest completely, limbs supple in weightless suspension. Your spirit floats easily within this infinite muted. The distant red glow pulses once, then fades out steadily. You feel the vast calm settle deeper beneath your skin. Your eyes grow heavy, the view softens to a gentle haze. The galaxy's spiral curves continue endlessly, steady and sure. The vastness around you seems to hum with muted light. You surrender more fully to this hushed, space-bound lullaby. A small point of light pulses faintly, endless and ancient. Its glow is gradual, a heartbeat stretched thin over time. You float alongside it, surrounded by quiet and soft hues. The immense calm of space enfolds you completely now. Your breathing grows slower, nearly merging with the stillness. You rest here, adrift in the infinite shadowed light. Something changes. The galaxy's glow thins to a faint trace. Your mind drifts with the flow of still cosmic dust. Shadows and light blend softly into a steady indistinctness. You feel the vast hushed embrace you fully and without weight. Your body moves lightly with the gradual unfolding of night. You adjust comfortably to the endless dark around you. You find your breathing even and steady. A tender pause fills the space between breaths. The galaxy's light fades into a dim background trace. Your limbs stretch lightly, relaxed and tender. You rest fully in the vastness enveloping your form. The slow pulse of distant light holds you safely. You lie quiet, sunk deep into the hushed cosmic sea. Cool darkness holds every inch of your body with care. The distant starlight twinkles faintly, steady and sure. You float easily with the calm rhythm of closing eyes. A mild glow drifts by, thin and measured like a tender sigh. The vast expanse wraps around you like an easy quilt. You feel the almost imperceptible shift of time slowing more. Your chest rises only slightly with each long, hushed breath. The faint shimmer of distant suns watches silently. You feel suspended in the deep calm of endless ages. The galaxy recedes gently, a dim pulse against the void. You remain still, settled inside this unbound muted. A distant point of red light glows faintly, then softens away. The vastness seems to breathe lightly alongside you now. Your eyes close almost before you notice, heavy and unhurried. The immense dark spreads gently in infinite layers around. A soft warmth radiates calmly from your core outward. You drift further into the slow unfolding of endless night. The quiet stretches wide, deep, and ever so gentle. You rest fully inside this great tent of cosmic calm. The galaxy's thin light dims to a pale, ethereal haze. Limbs loose and flowing, your form dissolves into peace. Your mind floats with the steady glow swallowed by vastness. The hush of space deepens patiently all around you. As you drift further, the faint glow thins to near invisibility. Your breath moves gradual now, barely stirring the vast stillness. The solid form of the galaxy fades into distant memory. You rest inside the thin void, wrapped in stillness and time. Your body feels weightless, fused with the still expanse. You linger inside this immense, tender ocean of calm. A muted pulse glimmers faintly, then slips beyond your sight. The surrounding silence holds every fragment of your being. Your eyes remain closed, heavy, with unhurried, distant dreams. The faintest hint of starlight caresses your fading senses. You rest wrapped in silence, suspended in soft space. The mild dark folds over you, steady and complete. The pale glow of a faint star cluster lingers near now. Its light feels warm and distant, a subtle presence beside you. Your body rests limply, extended with ease and silent. The vast black canvas holds slow strokes of scattered fire. You feel yourself grounding in the still flow of this vast quiet. The distant shimmer continues its unending, tender pulse. Slowly, the light fades further, merging with the deep calm. Your thoughts wander lightly as the cosmos breathes with you. There's no rush here, only the endless embrace of space. The scattered stars glow faintly like embers in a muted hearth. Your breath is thin and regular, an unhurried ebb in the dark. You remain calm, floating tenderly within the distant galaxy's glow. The scene shifts as another point of light appears far away. A small, distant galaxy pulses muted and pale to your right. Its shape is soft, indistinct, a misty collection of stars. You sense the delicate stretch of space between you both. Your body contracts slightly, easing into the vast embrace. A few bright cores shine clear within that indistinct cloud. Their light does not flicker, steady and patient instead. This faint galaxy seems frozen in time and steady drift. You feel the immense scale, folded inside unmeasured quiet. The coolness touches you steadily, like far distant shadow. You rest, marinated in the slow shimmer of distant lights. You stretch limbs lightly, suspended in the cold emptiness. Your breath moves steady, night and day stretch to the measured. The faint glow around you blends seamlessly with dark space. Stars blink, distant, crystalline points scattered across the muted dark. You imagine vastness curving endlessly past your sight. A calm stillness settles deep into the core of your being. A faint halo of light surrounds the distant galaxy's core. It pulses low and steady, tracing ancient orbits unknown. The diffuse glow shifts almost imperceptibly in hue. You sense hundreds of millions of years captured in each light. A wave of calm rushes through you, spreading mild and unhurried. Your body sinks deeper as the great muted grows around. You rest in the wide space between this diffuse glow and the dark. Your mind feels softened, all soft edges melted to still shapes. The steady pulse of distant light hums faintly in your chest. A mild heat radiates calmly from this ancient star cluster. You feel the wings of time flutter beneath your skin. Your limbs loosen, connected to the endless, tender void. Your breathing eases further, tender and unhurried now. lean back into the quiet fold of this immense, sleepy space. The distant galaxy holds patiently, waiting without end. You feel suspended gently in the eternal silent stretch. A mild silver haze shimmers faintly at the edges of vision. Nearby, a single flicker pulses once, then fades into black. Your gaze melts away as the vast field of stars seems to rest. A dim weightlessness envelops your body completely now. Every breath comes unhurried, long, woven into boundless calm. You settle into the unchanging, unhurried heartbeat of cosmic light. Your skin feels cool under the pale glow of distant suns. The vast gulf holds no sound, no motion beyond your calm pulse. Light flows steady, unbroken, tracing paths too slow to see. Your mind quiets, the busy chatter fading like twilight. A faint shimmer of red and blue spills briefly in your view. You rest here without need to move or reach. The pause carries you mildly deeper into stillness. You lie suspended in thin layers of cool, glowing haze. The distant galaxy's slowly pulsing heart blends with your rhythm. Silent breaths draw long in this gentle stretch of space. Your body melts fully into the hushed expanse around you. The scattered starlight shines steady against the vast black. There is only rest, floating ease, and timeless calm. You notice the faint outlines of galaxies far beyond. Their shapes are ghostly, blurred across great distances. Each one hums softly with ancient light, muted in your sight. Your arms lie still, open and unburdened in the void. The cool space folds slowly around your steady breathing. This endless quiet anchors you deep in the vast unknown. A small point of light rings quietly with pale reddish hues. Its glow is easy, measured, as steady as your resting breath. The galaxy ahead fades gradually into wisps of soft gray. You feel a mild warmth settle quietly in your core. The immense speckled cosmos seems wrapped in lazy waves. Your eyes grow heavy, the vastness inviting measured surrender. The scene shifts gently as a faint, cool light glows to the left. A tiny, distant elliptical galaxy gleams faint and still. Its pale core glimmers against a misty backdrop of cold space. A slight pulse moves through its heart, barely perceived. Your body accepts the steady, low rhythm of expansive space. You settle fully into the muted canvas of deep cosmos. Each breath slows deeper still inside this faraway realm. The faint stars hold their positions without flicker or haste. A faint mist curls faintly in the edges of your vision. Your limbs sink loose and weightless, much like the slow light. The galaxy's shape rests in pale, almost forgotten tones. You remain here among these silent, faraway lights timelessly. The cool shimmer of starlight glows pale upon your skin. You gaze softly at the gentle halo surrounding the core. Your chest opens wide, sinking deeper into calm hushed. The endless dark flows calmly past the edges of your sight. You rest patiently in the steady roll of this distant glow. The light pulse returns again, slow and unchanging. Light rivers flow faintly along the galaxy's distant arms. A mild warmth spreads subtly through your chest and limbs. Your breathing deepens, a rhythm held steady without thought. You soften into the comforting vastness cocooning your form. Stillness settles in layers beneath the fading galaxy's light. The vastness wraps you in tender folds of tender nothingness. You sink deeper into the ease of this endlessly spacious rest. The distant galaxy dims further like a slow dying ember. Light fades slowly, leaving hazy shadows trailing away. Your body feels full of the soft hums of vast time. You lie here surrounded by immense quiet and easy glow. The far galaxy's light bleeds slowly into muted space. Your senses grow numb to the long stretch of the endless dark. A distant speck twinkles faintly, then drifts into nothing. Limbs eased, mind still, you remain adrift in this calm place. The thin pulse of distant suns fades steadily to a whisper. A small cluster of stars glints gently at the far edge. Its shimmer is faint, almost swallowed by the broad black. You rest easy in the open stretch of cold night around you. Eyes close mildly as the vast expanse presses tenderly near. The faintest trace of light anchors you in the peaceful dark. The endless still folds you in with dim, eternal arms. Something changes slightly. A breath, a shift inside the quiet. The distant galaxy's glow softens further into pale mist. Your breath deepens, long and even, syncing with the flow. A measured pulse hums quietly beneath your ribs and skin. You sink deeper into the vast hush wrapped in soft light. Your thoughts dissolve like stars fading at dawn. You settle into smooth, hushed, with a steady, calm pulse. The vast black holds mild glow scattered far and even. Your skin feels cool, but inside your core, a faint warmth. Limbs relaxed, your body floats lightly in timeless space. The faint pulse drifts slowly with the dark spaces between. You rest here, suspended in steady and unyielding calm. An immeasurable distance lies between you and each faint glow. You feel carried faintly like a leaf resting on endless water. That gradual pulse pulses once again, steady and sure. Your breath eases further, calm and unbroken in this place. Eyes half closed, you float lightly through the gentle dark. You drift with the hushed, steady rhythm of ancient stars. Small distant points shimmer faintly in an endless cascade. Your mind dissolves into the light hum of cosmic stillness. There is nothing left to follow, no path to embrace. Only the lulling pulse of light at the edge of sight. Your spine relaxes, sinking deeper into endless space. The broad, dark stretch is smooth as silk beneath you now. The faint shimmer of distant suns is a gradual beating heart. You rest fully open, fading softly at the edges of light. The vast quiet folds you gently inside its endless arms. The cycle of distant glow repeats unhurried and unerringly. You remain still, held safe inside the pale cosmic hush. A faint halo of light lingers lightly in the far distance. That glow fades gradually, merging with the deep black. Your breath draws long, slow, almost a whisper itself. The immense dark holds you tightly in its mild grasp. You soften into this steady folding of space and time. The galaxy's pulse slows to a whisper, a distant beat felt. Each breath comes with increasing ease in the hushed expanse. Stars gleam quietly, steady and bright, unmoving with care. Your senses retreat mildly, closing around the calm vastness. The faint radiance dims to a soft, unmeasured gray light. You feel the cold, subtle touch of endless night surround you. Your body rests limp in the broad, deep stretch of black. The glow of distant galaxies fades almost from sight. A mild silence fills the space between your beating heartbeats. The pulse remains steady, ancient, and unwavering beyond words. You sink fully into this vast, silent ocean of trust. Nothing rushes here, just the slow rolling of cosmic breath. You rest inside the pale mist of distant star clusters. Your eyes soften, eyelids heavy, with deepening ease. Limbs spread wide, you yield mildly to the ocean of dark. The vast expanse holds you in its calm, steady embrace. Breath lengthens again, a low and steady rhythm in space. A faint shimmer of light moves very gently beyond sight. Its progress is endless, hushed as drifting clouds unfold. You sink deeper inside the light fold of cosmic calm. The vast darkness rests all around your softened skin. A muted glow pulses faintly beneath the galaxy's hushed arms. You remain there, suspended inside the muted, unhurried breath of space. You feel the endless quiet settle deeper into the night. Your form floats slowly with no weight, calm and benign. Stars hold steady in frozen arrangements, unchanging and sure. The vast galaxy almost fades to a barely there glow. Your breath is full and slow, wrapped in faint nothingness. You linger quietly, embraced by the infinite hush. You observe the pale spiral shrinking into distant gray mist. Its light is tender and worn like a forgotten dream. Your mind drifts gently in time with the slow, steady pulse. You sense nothing but calm, endless and complete. A low shimmer of heat spreads faintly through your chest. The infinite dark surrounds you, steady and whole. The galaxy's distant glow breaks apart into drifting threads. Pale sparks fall slowly into a vast, silent sea of black. Your limbs lie open, tensed long ago, now forgotten. Breath fades lightly to a whisper in rhythm with stars. You rest fully, unbound by sky, or thought, or time. The unhurried, pale pulse persists beneath the muted dark. A silent stillness grows, more vast than you can hold. Your breath turns shallow, rhythm barely there. Eyes close wholly, surrendering to the mild embrace. The space around feels endless, soft petals of quiet. The faintest hint of red light remains beyond your reach. You melt fully into the hush, merging with the silent dark. You feel the steady pulse slow further to a gentle thrum. The faint glow near fades to a dim gray mist. Breath lies calm and even, heartbeat slowed with it. You rest open, sunk deep within mild cosmic calm. The vast unknown holds every inch of your form safe. Nothing moves but the measured unfolding of soft light. On the far horizon, pale galaxies fold into shadows. Their light thins, unhurried and mild like melting ice. Your body sinks further into the endless ocean of dusk. The faint pulse lessens to a subtle fading sigh. Your mind clouds softly, drifting toward muted dreams. The vast, patient blackness supports you wholly now. A muted shimmer pulses once more, then slips away. The glow remains faint, close to nothing at all. Your breath slows, cool and shallow as a calm tide. Limbs lie light, relaxed beyond all effort or strain. You sink deeper into the patient swell of endless night. Thoughts grow dim, only slow rhythms hold your presence. The distant galaxy's light dims to a faint whisper now. Its arms retreat gently into vast shadow and time. You rest lightly, cradled in the hushed arms of space. Breath flows mild, the silence steady in your chest. The dim glow draws back to the edges of your sight. You melt into the measured, steady pulse beneath the dark. The small threads of light dissolve steadily into black. Your breathing flows even slower, mild and wide. The coolness settles on your skin like velvet dark. Your body feels weightless, soft as the distant haze. The immense quiet settles around you, vast and true. You rest deeply now, held inside the unhurried hug of stars. The faint glow vanishes, wrapped in slow, endless night. Your eyes close fully. The vast black welcomes you home. Breath flows calm, long and easy, still and warm inside. You lie open and relaxed, void cradling every space. The pulse thins into silence, gentle and complete. You remain here, floating inside the boundless calm. You rest suspended beneath faraway ancient light. The galaxies fade lightly, folded into time's passage. Your chest rises slightly with each steady, measured breath. A hushed warmth lingers faintly inside your worn bones. Stillness flows slowly in the infinite sea of space. Your mind eases beyond thought into a still ease. The faint trace of light recedes carefully from your sight. The light pulse holding you soothes deeper through your skin. Limbs relax further as the endless hush presses near. The cold space embraces you with a thin, tender hand. Your breath eases, wide and steady, drawn from deep calm. The galaxy's glow melts quietly into the star-scattered dark. Quietness fills every corner of your being now. Soft drifting light lies just past your closed eyelids. Each breath is slow, steady, a ripple on boundless seas. Your body rests fully in the still, mild vastness. The muted pulse remains, slow and unchanging below your ribs. You remain suspended amidst ancient, distant hues. A single faint pulse warms your core, steady and low. Light flows dim, slipping quietly into the infinite still. Your limbs feel calm, as if weightless clouds support you. The pale glow fades to near nothing, distant and faint. Breath pulses gently beneath the steady hum of space. You rest deeply, wrapped in the subtle warmth of stars. The vastness cradles you fully in gentle night. Your breath widens, deeper, as thoughts grow scarce and soft. The faint glow of distant clusters dims gradually away. You lie open and empty, tethered to nothing but peace. The slow pulse thins now to a dim fading beat. You rest inside the timeless blackness extended around. You drift inside the embrace of boundless ancient light. Your breath is long and low, ebbing with careful calm. Limbs float loose, free from strain or tension held before. A silent warmth fills your core like distant firelight. The unhurried pulse continues, steady, mild, and unchanging. The scene shifts smoothly as you glide to softer shadows. You drift through faint tails of light cast far away. The airless silence holds you slowly with no resistance. Breath flows even slower, deep and full in the hushed dark. The distant glow dims further, fading into dusk. You melt deeper into the vast calm of space. A faint spiral of stars glimmers dimly beyond your sight. Its pale light stretches calmly, delicate and far. You remain suspended with limbs loose and floating free. The breath inside your chest slows almost beyond feeling. A cold touch settles slowly over your skin, distant, light. The galaxy's faint pulse feathers through steady emptiness. The glow softens, blending into shadow and deep black space. Your limbs lie softly, weightless, and completely at ease. The measured pulse beneath your ribs fades further to a hum. Your breath falls slower, a patient rhythm without strain. The distant galaxy fades steadily to a vague memory. You hold the soft quiet inside your drifting heart. Faint light drifts steadily beyond the edges of your sight. A tiny cluster glows weakly, pale as a whisper there. You find yourself settled inside the dark vastness of space. Breath comes long and slow, ebbing with tender ease. The endless muted wraps around you, cool and unwavering. You rest suspended, calm, inside the measured fold of night. The pulse of distant stars slows further, almost gone now. Your body sinks deeper into the flowing velvet black. Eyes close fully, heavy with endless tender dark. Breathing slows to a sure, steady, even fade. The distant galaxy is nothing more than light outline. You lie peacefully as the long hush deepens around you. A thin trace of red light pulses once then dissolves. The vast dark holds you steady, warm despite its chill. Your limbs stretch slightly, loose beneath the radiant night. Breath flows gently, a slow and unchanging pulse in the chest. The galaxy's faint glow fades beyond reach and sight. You remain calm, drifting lightly through unbroken space. Your mind stems still, thoughts yielding to endless calm. A low, tender warmth rests deep inside your center. The silent dark surrounds you, wide and unmeasured now. Breathing slows even, steady, holding soft space within. The faint pulse of faraway stars fades to light mist. You rest floating amongst slow, distant, fading glow. Nothing moves but the steady rhythm of gentle breath. The vastness cradles your body in light, still arms. The distant galaxy's light thins to a near whisper. Limbs spread wide, weightless, empty of tension or thought. You dissolve deeply into that vast, tender embrace. The light, gradual pulse persists beneath steady quiet. There is only calmness, an endless pale fold of space. Your chest rises and falls with the steady pulse inside. The faint glow dims gently, dissolving into hallowed dark. Your body floats free, fluid like water in the night. The vast silence wraps every inch of your being now. You remain here, suspended in the soft, steady hush. A faint shimmer of red drifts slowly past your view. Its pulse is mild, a pale throb in the distant cold. You stretch limbs wide, resting in the vast stillness of space. Breath becomes shallow, close to the silence between stars. The distant glow thins calmly to the barest trace. Your eyes close gently against the drifting cosmic dark. Something changes. The pulse settles into calm, steady hum. You rest surrounded by the unyielding, tranquil expanse. The galaxy's faint arms fade like slow-drawn curtains. Breath slows, lengthens, deeper and longer with ease. Your body lies loose in the cool, tender void around. The infinite calm carries you on hushed waves of light. You drift quietly now, resting inside dim, fading stars. The gentle glow dissolves to muted, pale threads of light. Your breath eases lower, sinking down into measured rhythm. Limbs feel loose and heavy in the timeless, tender dark. You hold the faint warm pulse deep inside your core. The soft wave of silence folds infinitely outward. A pale spiral faintly shimmers, distant and gradually dulling. Its faint light eases calmly into the black beneath you. You rest in the stillness, weightless as still whispers. Breath moves steady and unhurried, a whisper barely felt there. The galaxy fades beyond the boundary of your sight. You remain calm, nestled in thin cosmic night. Your chest rises with slow measured breaths in the quiet. The light throb of the galaxy is a lingering hum. Limbs loosen further into fluid ease, suspended softly. The vast expanse cradles you with infinite care. Your mind blurs lightly into the soft curtain of stars. You drift slowly through the faint pulse of distant light. The glow dims much more, a pale thread stretching thin. You rest open, unconscious weightlessness all around. Your breathing deepens, calm into a pale, flowing tide. Nothing stirs but the faint pulse beneath your skin. The far galaxy's arms shrink into a faint silver haze. You lie still, held gently by the vast cosmic hush. The faint pulse fades almost completely now to a whisper. Limb and breath unhurried, sinking to the light, silent thrum. The glow dissolves into the vast, endless, distant black. You rest deeply in this still, silent hollow of space. The muted light settles gently around your silent form. You remain there, cradled inside the faint cosmic breath. Near you, a subtle brightness glows pale and barely there. Its measured heartbeat holds you steady, light and even. Breathing grows longer and deeper with every quiet pulse. The vastness folds faintly around your floating stillness. Your body sinks wholly into the slow, steady, dark waves. You drift inside the tender, unhurried rhythm of distant stars. Your form lies loose beneath the soft glow of far galaxies. The vast night spreads wide, endless and tender below. A faint pulse persists, worn smooth by endless passage. breath moves slow and unchanging, weightless in the calm dark. The distant galaxy's light softly folds into quietness. You rest open, relaxed, held inside slow cosmic peace. The pale glow fades further, becoming a faint light mist. Your breathing spreads deeper, a long, steady rhythm now. Limbs rest fluid, sinking into the cool velvet dark. The whole universe feels wrapped lightly within your chest. A gentle pulse flows under your skin, calm and even. You remain there, floating in the hushed vastness of space. The vast unknown folds easily beneath your silent form. The galaxy's distant light dims beyond your last sight. Breath becomes a whisper, a low tide rising and falling. Your eyes close fully, heavy and dim with endless night. The measured pulse wanes, delicate as a final sigh. You rest open and free inside the vast cosmic calm. An immense stillness settles deeply on your fading breath. Your body moves lightly with the measured pulse of the stars. The faint glow all but vanishes into black velvet folds. You lie wide open, arms resting like mild wings. The vastness holds you safe in stretched time and space. The slow, steady pulse below fades gently to stillness. You rest suspended inside cold, infinite black. Breath gradual, almost silent now. Limbs loose, sinking deep. The pulse thins until gone. Stars pale, retreating. You drift steadily. A mild spectral glow lingers faintly. Your breath fades longer. Soft emptiness enfolds you. The distant light dims. Coolness swells gently. You melt into silence. The steady unfolding of space holds you. Limbs relaxed, weightless, still. Breath slows further again. The faintest warmth remains inside. Light fades far away. The calm is endless. You sink deep into thin stillness. Eyes closed, thoughts dim, whole. The muted is vast. Limbs float lightly wide. Breathing slows to nothing. Darkness folds tenderly. Your body rests in empty space. No sound, no motion. Breath deep, steady, slow. Light fades long ago. The still is endless. You lay very still. The hush surrounds you. Breath fades quietly. Limbs are loose now. The faint pulse gone. Night holds you close. You drift softly onward. The quiet is endless. You drift slowly onward. Everything is silent. Nothing calls you anymore. Nothing remains to follow. Only the hushed rhythm of your breath. Slow and steady and lightly.